Okay, so I have manually typed the commands 4 times, one for each month. Then I think we have valid reasons to be lazy. Now we can make use of the do file. So let me show you the do file. The needs 2008. Okay, so I actually put all the commands actually. Okay, so this is where we stop. Okay, we derive the real household line number 33. We derive the real household income for April. Okay, and then I think we can run these commands from 34 to 42. So this is the real household income for May using the May CPI, June, July, up to December, and then 33. Remember, there are 7 people that we don't really know the interview month, and then I mentioned earlier that I would use the annual 2008 CPI of 63.6. So let's highlight from line 34 to 42. Let me first stop for 10 seconds. I want you to read these commands to make sure you really understand what's going on before we execute the commands. Okay, execute. Let's close the do file. Okay. So this is my real household income. Let's just do a sum to make sure. Okay, 7296. And then let's give a label. Label this. I would call it real household income. Okay. And then we can next derive real per capita income, which is equal to real household income divided by household size. I don't remember where we can find the household size variable. When you have time, you can look for its location. I don't really remember where it is located. Oh, this is the one. Okay, this one, household size. Okay, so now generate wave 1 real per C, real per capita income equals wave 1 household real income W1 underscore RHH income divided by household size. Why does it end with RH? Oh, it means residence actually. Okay, I repeat. Real per capita income equals real household income divided by household size. Okay, and we can give a nice label. I'm testing your own knowledge actually. Real per capita income. Okay. Since we created 2 new variables, we need to save the HHH file. Okay. So let me stop for 10 seconds before we move on to the next question. Okay. Okay, we are done with question 3. The next question, we want to divide the households into decile using real per capita income. Okay. So in other words, the decile 1 stands for the poorest 10% of the population. They earn the lowest real per capita income, and then those belonging to decile 10, they are the richest 10% of the households. Sorry, households. Okay, in South Africa. Okay. By the way, maybe you are interested. How many households are there? We know that. Maybe is there a province variable? Can I just randomly tap province? It is here. W1 PROV 2011. We already know the sample size at household level is 7296, but what if I want to know the weighted figure? 2011, weight, integer, W1, WGT. I can remember how to type the variable because I've been analyzing the needs data for quite a while, actually. Okay, so that's the weighted figure. Okay, close to 14 million households. Okay. Oh, and Saldry is so friendly, creating the label for the province variable. Now we want to divide the households into deciles. I wonder if you remember the xtile command, and we are going to derive 3 deciles. I think it is 3 or 4, I don't remember. More than one, let me put it that way, this way. More than one decile variable. So let me call this one decile 0. Okay. So in other words, later I would create another decile variable, decile 1, decile 2, and so forth. So xtile, decile 0 equals real per capita income from wave 1. And I must specify the weight, comma, NQ10. I want 10 categories, 10% in each category. Okay. Label variable decile 0. Household decile, keep that in mind. I derived this decile at household level. Later, I'm going to derive decile variables at person level from the 28226 people using real per capita income. Okay, and really let's tap decile 0. Hopefully, we would really get 10% of households in each decile. Okay, I think I get the same answers as what I did at the time I created this handout. Okay, more or less 10% of households per decile. So we finish question 4. Okay. Question 5. This is a simple descriptive stats question. Derive the mean real per capita income in each household decile. Definitely this mean would increase as we move across to the richer deciles. So do you still remember how to do the descriptive statistics? Stats. First option, third option, first option. W1, maybe I can select the variable. I know where it is located at the bottom. W1 underscore real per capita income, real per statistics by decile 0, the household decile. I just want the mean. Let me stop for 5 seconds before I specify the weight variable. Okay. Happy with that? Weight, integer weight, W1, oopsie, underscore WGT. Okay. Okay. Next question, area type composition by household decile. Okay. So in other words, I actually want to prove that for households in the poorer deciles, most of them would live in traditional or urban areas. But as we move across to the richer deciles, most of them would come from urban areas. So in other words, we want to prove that the richer deciles are urbanized. Okay. So tab decile 0, and where is the geotype variable? This is the one actually, I remember. Okay. No frequency and row. Okay. I think some would also use analytical weight, but I'm not going to explain it. That is a bit advanced, but I think you more or less, yeah, get the same percentage share. Okay. Okay, but this is really like advanced statistical concept, okay, which I don't want to mention here. Okay. Okay, so this is the result. Look at the richest decile. 94% come from urban areas. Okay, it's not surprising. So we finish question 6. Area type composition by household decile. Okay. Next question. find out the weighted number of households in each province. It is very easy. Okay, another question that helps to refresh your memory on what you did, what you learned before. This is a one-way tabulation. Okay, I shouldn't have typed the variable. I should have just clicked the variable. Okay, W1, WGT. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, happy with this one? Okay. Next one, merge the PPP and HHH files together. Okay, just to refresh your memory. So this is a hypothetical example, maybe from the HHH file. Oh, by the way, this is the actual sample size. Okay, for the HHH file, you know this is a household level file, so 7 to 96 households. Then the PPP file, it is an individual person level file with 28226 individuals coming from these 7 to 96 households. Okay, so from the HHH file, let's say this is a hypothetical example. I just want to simplify explanation. 3 households, 1, 2, and 3, and then information on landline, telephone, household income. And after merging with the PPP file, then these household level information will be exactly the same for the people coming from the same household. So for instance, person ID 1, 2, and 3, they all come from household 1. This is why they have exactly the same answers on landline, telephone, and household income. And similar explanation applies for people from household ID number 2 and then household ID number 3. So I leave it for like half a minute to see if you can understand. I think I explained more or less the same story in the last 2 days when we merged the stats SA IES, the household level file with the person level file. Okay, then we can move on to the next one. Oh, we have to first merge the files. Okay. Okay, so this is my HHH file. I'm going to merge with the PPP file. And this is the unique household number. Okay. Yeah. Perfect merge. Okay. Maybe I should move the PI. Wait, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should move the PID right on at the beginning. So order, if you still remember this command, order PID after the household ID. Before household ID. Still I type the command. Oh, okay, I see. Should be before household ID. Okay, so let's open the actual data set. Okay. So again, these are the 5 people coming from the same household. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to save it as, this is my final merge file. I'll call it needs 2008. Let's just sum PID and household ID. Indeed, we have 28226 observation. I just want to double check code book PID 28226. So each person has got his own unique number that is not owned by someone else. And then code book household ID, there should be 7296 unique values. Okay. Okay. Question 9 is very easy. The weighted number of population in each province. Okay, so the purpose is that I want to show you that this variable, weight variable, can also be used as person weight. Did I make any mistake? Oh, this is how the province is named by the sales routine using the 2011 geographical demarcation. So almost 50 million.